I've made a lot of shit. I'm gonna find... We've made it. I want to just start mashing shit together. I think we all know what the base needs to be. If you don't know this, you haven't been following the channel incredibly hard, which I guess I shouldn't blame you for because, like, shit content. Alright, I'm gonna need to be in ugly graphics mode because, dear God, this is never happening. This is gonna be so laggy. Alright, we're gonna have our balloon nukes that I made earlier. I say that I made earlier. All of these were made earlier. These are all from a past stream. Alright, if there's an enemy within 1,000 meters, we let go of that. So this is a balloon nuke. It will float along like a balloon until it slowly makes its way all the way over to its enemy and tries to drop on it. No guarantee that our own weapons don't shoot it, but it'll work, kind of. Alright, let's see. I think we replace E5 with our laser system. Oh, that is offensively red. Damn. So one of our projects was bisecting lasers. The whole point is that it shoots a very strong laser, and it'll probe the enemy ship with a laser targeter that scans up and down the middle to find where to focus its laser fire in an attempt to saw the entire ship in half. Now, it's incredibly effective when it's the only weapon system. If it's not really, it's kind of an all or nothing strategy, so I don't know how well it'll work, you know, as a supplement to other weapon systems, but you know, it should still do a lot of shit. It'll hit the middle of their ship, which is theoretically a critical point of the ship. If this pair or this pair have spotted something, it fires. Because it will aim at the thing, so say this side hits, it will aim this laser this way and attempt to fire, and it will fail to fire anyway, so I don't think I need to, like, put the planning into it. And watch this, we're gonna sneak right in here, and all-in-one weapon controller. If there are less than 4 of these painters alive, we can lose 1. So if there are less than 3, we can lose 1 laser painter, but once 2, it could possibly theoretically be like, oh, this one and this one, so both sides are still operational, but I'm not gonna do that extra math. If 2 of these are destroyed, then we're just going to activate this local weapon controller. Alright, so this is off until we get 2 damaged, and then it'll switch to the backup firing mode. Alright, this is going to be the one part of this ship that's actually armored. Did I get the number? I got the numbers perfectly just by eyeballing it. I actually don't know. Does ERA work against the back? Hesh cannot begin shockwave on an alive ERA block, but it will be destroyed. Once the shockwave has started, it will kill any block. So, okay, we can't do it on the back. And good to know. Now, I need to rework this a little bit to fit our trolley. Just tiny bit. We're just giving it a little overhang, little underhang, some form of hang. Issue is that a lot of these were made to just function on their own as a goofy-ass proof of concept. So many of these weapon systems don't play well with having 1 more weapon on the ship. There we are. Now we have a little cutout for our trolley. We can incorporate these rangefinders into it and have a little bit of extra vision. Alright, we now have this giant-ass laser weapon. Alright, I wanted to take a quick little combat break. see how well this works. Hello? How did you get disconnected? Oh, oops. The recon drone's tractor beam. This says to disconnect all tractor beams. Let's set a little range limit on this. Alright, our balloon nuke is slowly floating over. What about our lasers? Why are you not working? Oh, whoops. It needs to be weapon block info. I have this as, it says weapon block info, but it's broken. Oh, I hear the hammer charging up. Please fire. Please fire quick enough. Please fire. I'm realizing I didn't make this work if one of the lasers, or if any of the things are on a turret. So it needs to be rewritten. Now it actually aims in. Okay, it's got to do cool little loop tricks. Alright, beautiful. Time for the next system. Empty baguette. The ephemeral, I liked this one. Everything baguette. The facet, that's one of the first builds on my channel. Feet are... Oh, right, I made this to complain about how feet work. The flopper? The fuck's the flopper? Oh, that one's the flopper. I don't think I can incorporate that. Why are all my ships so damn long? I have a problem. Ooh, I loved this one. For reference, these are the same ship. This one transforms between submarine mode and Zeppelin mode. I'm not gonna turn this whole thing into a Zeppelin. This is kind of a jokey one. Like, I want to do some cool shit, but spend days working on turning this whole thing into my sick-ass walker. I can't really do that one either. Man! This one's just a cool ship, no real tech. That one didn't work. I'm good with that one. I have no clue what this brick is. This one. My AI sniping system. Oh, we can fit it. In fact, we might be able to exactly fit it. Oh yeah, it can turn! It just barely fits, but it fits. By a technicality. I just have to, make these invisible. Or intangible. Here we have a Lua box for our AI sniper. One of these prefab steam engines, one of these really cool looking prefab steam engines, happens to fit perfectly in here. Just a bonus steam room for recharging our engines and redundancy. Now that we have multiple things that need energy. We're kind of diluting our sandblaster style. Or we're diversifying. You can call it diversifying or diluting, depending on whether you're a hater or not. I would say it is significantly better armed now with a very large variety. I also added a couple of the more boring stuff. There's like an active missile defense where it like pokes out a rod to just hit the missile. And then from our my first video that actually took off at all Alright, what did I just load? Did it... Hello? My game completely froze upon trying to load whatever this was. I think I loaded the wrong thing. I have never seen that happen before. Just from load, like I've had it hang up, but I left it for like half an hour and it stayed unloaded. I've never seen just loading something crash it. This buggy ass game and its turrets. Oh my god. Okay. This is the spear turret. Purely melee. It just extends out and stabs the hell out of whatever it's trying to fight. Unfortunately, the game really doesn't like super stacked sub-objects, so this tends to happen. But I think, as one of the strongest, cheesiest, and first things I ever put out, I have to put it on. Right? I don't have a choice. If I had a choice, I would choose... I would still choose to put it on, but I don't have a choice. I gotta put it on. Yeah, so for some reason, this sub-object broke my game, and it's possibly doing it again. Your video's not frozen, mine is. Okay, maybe we can't do this, which is sad. It's gonna be really sad, please. I've tried it about 5 or 6 times. I weep. I can't get it working. You know, I guess I gotta plug it. If you want to see that thing just absolutely melt through ships in all its glory, go watch the original. But I guess I get to say that this baguette is done... Who the hell are you? That this baguette is done completely legit. I hope the chain I was playing with was not audible in the background there. I noticed in my last video it was faintly audible at a couple of times. The jingle jing. I just like it because it's shiny and it jingles. No other reason. So without further ado, this is gonna be... Ooh, one more thing. I need to make repair tentacles. I gotta give repair tentacles for its giant-ass hammer of dawn mounted on its back. Well, mounted and on its back are both strong words, but kind of above it. And I can only think of one foe that it makes sense to pit this ship against. The Gimli, created by Gmodism, naturally, as must be done, fought on the wrong side. There is no more logical matchup, in my eyes. I fucking loaded it on the wrong team. Well, you're going to see it in my color scheme, which does not work for it, because my color scheme is mostly for trim, not for the whole thing. And it kind of looks hideous when it's on the whole thing. But I think it's only fair that it's fought on its bad side. On account of the baguette being such a maneuverable ship, it only makes sense. Hello? Oh. It has to connect to the AI. I actually did not know that. Or I think I did, but I forgot. Anyway, it's logical when you consider the baguette being such an intensely maneuverable ship. It only makes sense that it would be... part of its advantage is maneuverability, so it gets to fight things on its bad side. That's how it works. I guess after this fight, you know, I am far more than a fair man. After this fight, I'm just gonna find a wireless receiver and hook it up. Anyway, being a far more than generous man, I will handicap the baguette by putting the Gimli on its strong side. Where's my sound? Okay, that got one tapped. Oh no! No! It's particle cannon! What? It is exactly what the baguette deserves. The Gimli's particle cannon fucking one-tapped the floating particle cannon ship, and it fell and landed on the nuke, detonating it and immediately blowing up the engine. Oh god. Wait, are you guys gonna aim at it? Oh my god, and I had the enemy simulator. Hooked up in such a way that Oh, what a clusterfuck. I hooked up the enemy simulator such that it it was kind of floating, so the moment it took one piece of damage, it just immediately... No, not that one. The moment it took one tick of damage, it immediately, re-enabled connection rules, and the enemy simulator fell off, and apparently that makes it become a good guy again. I did that assuming it, wouldn't act like that. Oh. Oh, how awful. I've never managed to fuck anything up that hard. That was like a perfect Rube Goldberg machine. I turned it into an enemy for 2 seconds, in those 2 seconds, it did like 200,000 material of damage, knocked out an entire weapon system, and disabled the propulsion. 2 entire weapon systems and disabled the propulsion. Wow! Alright, try again. This time less sad. Annoyingly, its lasers seem to be immediately taking, and the Hammer of Dawn is gone. Huh. Please don't land on the nuke again. Please don't land on the nuke again. Why is the... Hello? Why is it not holding it, though? Oh. Oh, it blasted through. Oh my god. How many holes are in the side of this ship? I want to check. I want to see. How many holes have actually pierced through? 3? I'm seeing 3. Unless I've missed... Yeah, it shot through 3 holes, and one of those 3 holes sniped the fucking docking station. Are you kidding me? Is it gonna set off the nuke again? No, but that's a lot of money gone. However, these two have done wonders. Oh yeah, no, never mind. It did take off the balloon before it could fire once. Alright, so that's half of our brand new weapon systems not functioning. So one of our weapon systems crashed the game. One of them got sniped immediately, one-tapped both times. And both of those times, the one-tapped system fell on and destroyed the other system. At least this laser seems to be doing some damage. It stopped doing damage. And it might have just gotten neon. You know, April Fools! I made a shitty... Haha, I got you! I got you! You thought I actually tried for this one. No, I got you! Oh, that's sad. That's really sad. Okay, none of my new weapon systems worked. Okay, there, the lag has caught up. It's been doing, you know, its normal sandblast off the side of the Gimli stuff. You know, the exact same thing it's done before. The same thing it used to do. Oh my god, are these the old fuel generators? It's something I've never seen for years. These things used to be busted. They would turn like one material into 200 fuel every second. It was stupid. Now it's like way more balanced because you don't actually have to convert into different types. It's just... It's a better system. But it's a more balanced system, and that makes me sad because it used to be busted as hell. Oh well. We win! We win the fight. I'm not... I don't think I'm gonna do it on the fair side. I want to take this win. I cheated. I cheated for this win, but it's the only win I'm getting, and it's a win I got like a year ago. It's a year-old win. It's not even a new win. It's not even a new win. Please. Okay, please, guys. Please don't say anything mean in the comments. This is my only win. This is my only win in the video. I need a Guinness. I feel ill. You know, you think, what, 26 years of experience? How fucking old am I? I genuinely can't remember. I'm pulling out my wallet. 24. I said 26? I'm 24. You would think 24 years of experience would have gotten me accustomed by now to chronically fucking everything up in new and spectacular ways. But, you know, I somehow still shock myself, and I hope it shocked you. I hope you found at least some joy in how monumentally I fucked everything up this episode. April Fools and Happy New Year. Like the video. Subscribe if you want to see more. And leave any suggestions you have in the comments below of possibly good ideas. Please, I don't have any of those. I thought I had a good idea, but I guess I didn't. I guess all my gimmicks only really work in a vacuum or when taken to an extreme. Trying to like balance them together on a ship doesn't work. Take care. I'm gonna do it before the Gimli gets on its good side, because if it wins this fight, if my ship manages to choke this lead, I might actually need to delete the channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.